Bedford, who also was 10-0 at that time midway through the season. So this team, if they're disciplined, if they play their game, can hang in with the Portsmouth. So we'll see what happens tonight.
So Portsmouth actually coming off their first loss of the season at Pinkerton, as O'Brien's going to win the tip and is going to send out the Gio Santos, gets it right over to Tyler Dione. And we're getting underway really quick. Nice reverse layup to O'Brien, doesn't go. Had a rare open look, just couldn't quite get it to go.
And that was a beautiful pass by Tyler on that one.
So we see a zone defense, looks like a 2-3 breaking out for Goffstown. And it's going to be a turnover right there. Osborne gets over to Santos. Santos going to try a three. It's going to go off the mark. Good rebound by Isaiah Reese.
That's going to be Goffstown's ball.
So a couple turnovers to start by the Clippers, a little bit sloppy.
I would agree. They're coming out. It was a little bit sloppy for sure. Let's see what Goffstown can do here. Quick shot by Santos on that fast break opportunity.
There's Malley up top, looking for the screen, going to get it over to Dione.
And if Portsmouth has done their homework, they're going to leave Santos open for threes because...
And close off on Malley.
Yeah.
Here's O'Brien going to try the three. It's going to be off the mark. Down fighting for it, though. It's going to go in the hands of Derek Schwartz, who walks the tightrope and holds it in. Isaiah Reese is going to bring it up, gets it over to Schwartz. He's going to try to go through contact.
Beautiful.
A hard floater. Gets that to go. Derek Schwartz, the 6'4" sophomore.
And he can elevate.
He can. Portsmouth breaks the ice. It's 2-0 Clippers. Malley going to try to drive. Gets trapped in a corner. Looking up top. It's going to get all the way out to Dione.
Don't settle.
O'Brien over to Santos.
I thought
nice pass to Dione. That's going to be an offensive foul on Dione as Anthony Farola. He takes the charge there. And the ball's gone missing.
The ball under the concession stand table.
See Portsmouth coach John Mulvey going out trying to point it out. I've not seen the ball roll that far in a while.
Let's talk about Schwartz, Derek Schwartz for a second. 6'4", and man, can he elevate.
Once again, he's only a sophomore, and he's arguably having a Gatorade Player of the Year type of season. His older brother, Ryan Schwartz, a senior, is on the bench. Almost a turnover there. It is a turnover. Portsmouth takes it right back.
So Osborne steals it, gives it right back.
Oh, what a block by O'Brien. O'Brien got up, and he swatted that.
Got to be careful here. You don't want to rile up Portsmouth too much, right? But definitely, Caleb, if Goffstown's going to hang with Portsmouth, they're going to have to play stellar defense.
Absolutely.
So they're playing that zone again.
That is an easier said than done job.
Yeah. Now look at 0 for
Finn McCauley.
Finn McCauley. He's
6'6".
He's sneaking in on baseline.
Isaiah Reese, following trip. Wow. That is an unbelievable shot. Man in his face off balance, and he got that to drop.
Let's see what Goffstown can do on the offensive side. So far, there's no screens that anybody is setting. No spacing there either. You got Santos and Osborne almost right next to each other.
O'Brien going to try to go hop step.
Nice job by O'Brien.
Gets inside, and breaks the ice for Goffstown. Portsmouth wanted the travel call, but none called. So it's 5-2 Portsmouth.
Ooh, that was an offensive, it looked like.
And the ball's going to be deflected out.
I thought that he gave an extension of his arm on that one. If we get a replay on that.
On Lambert.
Okay, we're not able to get a replay on that one. Inbounds pass now.
Reese trying to go for the inbound. Going to go up top. It's McCauley.
Great swarming defense there by Osborne.
Santos on Reese. And you want to try to get on him.
See,
nice pass down low to McCauley.
See, that's what I was talking about before.
Missed the board. Goffstown got a bit of a break right there. He was wide open. Osborne out to Malley. Malley going to try a deep three. Nope. It's going to be off the mark.
Of all of the Goffstown players, though, Malley has probably the best three.
And another turnover there. Osborne going to try to go coast to coast. He does. And a quick timeout by Goffstown. That's 4 turnovers already by the Clippers.
Yeah, so
very uncharacteristic.
I agree, but are they used to the tempo that Goffstown can bring? Because Goffstown is running the ball every time.
They are, yeah. So For Goffstown, hey, there we are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We look good tonight.
We look really good.
Yeah. So I think the pressure by Goffstown so far, they are swarming the ball. And I mentioned this pregame to you that Cole Osborne, I think, is a key to this game. If he defensively can play tough on their guards, I think we've got a pretty good shot here. And so far, Cole is one of the Goffstown players that's swarming on defense.
They are, yeah. So if you're Portsmouth, obviously you got to realize, like, okay, well, we got to be a little more careful with controlling the ball.
Yeah, but both Osborne and Santos for Goffstown are playing very tough in the backcourt, no doubt.
Reese, senior guard, bringing it up. Going to get over to Schwartz.
And what I like about it, they've got hands up, you know what I'm saying? So look at Osborne. His hands are constantly up.
And a long cut. That pass. There's Reese up top. That's a deep three. It's going to be off. Rebound. Dion's going to get over to O'Brien and back to Santos. Santos going to get over to Osborne. Now back to Dion. Clippers in a man-to-man defense.
A lot of energy in this gym. It's not fully packed for sure, but there's a lot of energy tonight.
There's Dion over to O'Brien. Follow jumper off the mark. Good rebound by Schwartz.
And Parnell's going to check in for the Grizzlies, which I think is a smart move because you got to keep this defensive intensity up, and Parnell plays probably one of the best defense on the team.
And O'Brien gets a steal right there. There's another turnover by the Clippers. Santos up top. Got to try to go on Reese. And
he can't
quite get
go.
That to go. A little too strong.
Yeah, those were two tough breaks. One was O'Brien on that first layup, and then this one by Santos.
That was really good transition defense by the Clippers. Here's a three in the corner by Farola.
That was a nice stroke.
He nails that. It's 8-4 Clippers now.
So you can't give this Portsmouth team really anything. I mean, you can't give them anything down low. You can't give them anything from...
Osborne with an answer off the mark. Rebound Schwartz.
Again, that was another one that just barely missed.
For guys, I definitely got to be careful here because you don't want
them to get on a run, for sure. Tough matchup for Santos there for a second. Gave up about a foot of height.
And another turnover for the Clippers. I think that's number 5 or 6 already.
And that was Malley who stepped in. He read that one like a linebacker, stepped in for the pick.
O'Brien, catch and shoot three. He's
beautiful.
Got it. Liam O'Brien, that's his second made bucket.
That was a beautiful offensive sequence by the Grizzlies.
Schwartz going to get poked by Osborne, and another turnover for the Clippers.
I'm telling you, Osborne is all over the court tonight.
And that's a foul.
Yep.
That's going to go on Lampert. And again, this has just been some very uncharacteristic ball handling by the Portsmouth Clippers.
Yeah, only one personal foul each. And this guy's having a hell of a first quarter, man.
See, Andrew Parnell, the freshman's going to get his first look at the Clippers.
So Parnell comes in for Cole Osborne.
Gets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to go. That should have been a travel.
No, he dropped the ball, so.
Move it. Don't settle. Don't settle.
Goffstown moving the ball around. Gets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien, good pump fake. Jumper going to go in and out. Malley fighting for it. Is almost.
Oh, what a play by
Malley. It's going to go out.
Malley.
It's going to stay with Goffstown.
Yeah, that's great hustle. And I think if you're his teammates, if you're Malley's teammates or you're on the bench, you're seeing a just terrific hustle play by Malley.
Santos looking for the inbound.
Someone's got to go deep. Got to throw it in.
Count. Gets it in just barely to Dion. Dion going to try to go. Gets it over to Malley. Back up top.
See, they're being patient, okay?
Here's Dion with a three. He scores. Dion for deep, and Goffstown takes the lead. 10-8 with under 2 in this first quarter.
Just incredible patience by the Grizzlies there. They passed the ball around at least, 9-10 times before that shot. Hands up again.
Another deflection.
So this is what coaches talk about when you're little all the way up to like pros. When you play defense, you put your hands up. You force the ball to be thrown sometimes away. There's no, because you're trying to, throw it over those hands.
Napakowski checks in for the first time. Ball's going to go up top to McCauley. Lampert going to try the three. Big man for three. Wow. And an answer on the other end. The Lampert Big man with a move. Kicks it out. Santos over to O'Brien trying to drive. O'Brien's going to go inside. Woo! Liam O'Brien, he's having quite a hot start so far. Goffstown with a lead again, 12-11. And they're going to go inside and almost a turnover. And
nice job. Really good job by McCauley.
He almost lost it. He was able to control it. 13-12. We're having an offensive shootout so far.
He had great ball control on that, McCauley, I mean body control.
Napakowski over to O'Brien. O'Brien, another three.
Little bit short.
And that's going to be a foul on Napakowski.
Yep.
I think a good foul, though.
Yeah, I mean.
Slows it down a bit.
So.
First foul for Goffstown. So second foul, actually.
Yeah. And the refs are calling a nice game here. They're letting them play.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy going on.
Damian Sanu is in for the Clippers for the first time. There's Schwartz. He's guarded by Parnell. He's got a massive height advantage.
And they're both teams are playing that 5-out offense. So, you're just trying to exploit potentially a double team and get it to an open shooter or someone who's cutting.
Portsmouth might want to hold for one unless they get an open opportunity. Skip pass in the corner for Reese. In and out. Good board by Napakowski. Goffstown could hold for one unless they get a quick opportunity here. Santos going to try to drive. Follow-away jumper.
That was a good look, though. That was a good look by Santos.
Lampert with a board. Somebody's got to get on ball. Santos does. Here's Schwartz up top. Back to Lampert. Lampert another three. Off the mark and almost a foul call there, but nothing there. And that's going to end the first quarter. And Portsmouth with a 13-12 lead. Goffstown staying in this game, though. And I think the main story is they've caused a lot of turnovers so far.
They caused a ton of turnovers. And when they were successful, when they scored, they passed the ball like at least 5 or 6 times and truly looked for that best shot. I think the difference so far, really, we've missed a couple of layups. Other than that, we'd be up by 3 at this point.
And the Portsmouth, they've hit threes, though, but they've been very heavily contested threes, too.
Yeah, I think, if you're Portsmouth, you're realizing very quickly that Goffstown is not going to be an easy win for you. So I think tonight they're going to have to play tough. And Goffstown is contesting all the shots, too. They really haven't given up any open threes. All the shots so far have been contested, which is good.
Yeah. But Portsmouth is just one of those teams where they're going to hit the tough threes. And the Goffstown kind of saying, all right, we're going to make you take as many tough threes as possible. And if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to make them.
I think the key is the defense. And I mentioned this, in the first. I mean, the key to me was Cole. I think he played tenacious defense. And him and Gio, for that matter. So we'll see what happens in the second.
Kobe Dallahanty's in for the first time, and that might be a good idea to keep some height in there. And I mentioned before we had gone on the broadcast that he's probably going to get a lot of playing time tonight for that reason.
The other thing is Goffstown in transition, they are running the court. I mean, there is no slowing things down in a half-court offense. I mean, they're running and gunning.
Reese up top, guarded by Parnell. Parnell with a good poke. I'm going to go over to Lampert, back to Reese.
The backcourt of Goffstown is playing really tough defense, whether it be Parnell or Osborne.
Skip pass in the corner. Here's a rise and fire three.
That's a beautiful shot.
By number 13, Damian Sanu. Another sophomore, one of the 3 sophomores for the Clippers.
That was great passing by the Clippers on that one. They were very patient as well.
Santos going to try to drive. Almost loses it. Going to throw up a floater off the mark. Gets his own board, though. Gets it out to Parnell. Parnell going to try to go over to Dion. Dion for 3. It's going to be long. Almost lost it on the rebound by the Clippers. Here's Sanu with another 3. Oh, wow. Back-to-back threes by Damian Sanu. And he was on the absolute corner. Napakowski with an answer on the other end. He's got that. Troy Napakowski comes right back. And a quick timeout by the Clippers. We're going back and forth right now, 19-15 now.
Yeah, Goffstown, it's very important that Goffstown stays close in this game.
You have to.
They really can't afford to go down by double digits here.
Because if they go down, then you're going to have a really hard time getting out.
And, on those made threes, it's what they didn't do in the first quarter. and that was contest them, because I shouldn't say the second one. I think he was close by. The first
had a
shot,
little bit of space.
Yeah, he had a little bit too much space, but he drilled both of them.
Yeah, Damian Sanu.
Yeah, did he start?
No, he came off the bench.
Yeah,
he's one of the 3 sophomores for the Clippers on varsity.
So they're going to be tough for the next 3 years.
Along with Schwartz
2-3 years, yeah.
And Joe Schmidt, who we have not seen yet. But evidently, I mean, Portsmouth has been one of the best basketball programs in the state, boys and girls, for the longest time. They're, excuse me, they're 100% a basketball school.
All right, we got a 19-15 game with Portsmouth will inbound the ball baseline, and Sanu, who's hit those 2 threes, brings it up.
Guarded by Parnell. Gonna go for the inbound pass, looking down low, gonna miss it out. Sanu, another 3, that's gonna be short, but a good board by Derek Schwartz.
So there you go, then you got a guy who just hits 2 beautiful threes, almost airballs it, but Portsmouth was there at an opportune.
And almost a turnover there, and it is gonna be a turnover. And here's Sanu on the other end.
See, this is what you can't do.
Yeah.
Right now you're down by
8.
Again, that was an errant pass.
You got to stay in this if you're Goffstown. Nabokowski over to Dion, back to Santos. Delahanty almost loses it, and he does. And here's Sanu on the other end. He's got that. And just like that, it's a 10-point lead very, very quickly.
Well, you took your starters out of the game. Nice play.
Parnell goes the other end. Parnell goes back the other way. It's down to 8 now.
So you gave your starters a little bit of a breather. Osborne's still on the bench, but waiting to come in.
Malley and O'Brien.
Right, it's Malley and O'Brien, and you need their scoring.
And that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be another turnover for the Clippers.
So you had to give those guys a breather. I get that, but
Portsmouth, they clamped on it. They pounced on the opportunity.
Opposite, roll opposite.
8-point game. This is a key possession.
Santos going to try to go. Tough layup by Gio Santos. Shot it over Schwartz. That's his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and he elevated nicely, and he had great body control and was able to lay it in. Who's there?
Goffstown still in that zone defense. Schwartz is going to try the pull-up jumper. Wow.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to defend that when you have such a huge height disadvantage if you're the Grizzlies.
O'Brien gets over to Malley.
Schwartz has given up, what, 8 inches? I'm sorry, we're giving up 8 inches on Schwartz on that. And Osborne's going to check in.
Santos for 3. That's in and out. He got bumped. And Schwartz on the other end. Going to try to go. Yeah.
That should not be a shooting, but we'll see.
Floor. On the floor. It's on Parnell. So Osborne's back in. So you got all 5 of your starters back in for Goffstown.
Right. And it's an 8-point lead. This is some big possessions defensively.
There's that catch and shoot 3 in the corner. That's going to be too strong, though, but an unlucky bounce. And Sanu off the bench for Portsmouth has just been ripping them apart in the second quarter. Osborne going to try to go the other way. Off the mark. O'Brien with a board. He's got that. Liam O'Brien comes right back the other end.
He cleaned up on that one. Little Windex, right?
So Goffstown, once again, though, that they've been scoring most of their points offensively on the fast break. There's Schwartz, follow-away jumper. Wow.
Man, you can't stop that. I don't know how you stop that. I mean, he elevates so nicely.
Malley over to Osborne. Going to try to drive, kicks it back to Santos. Santos going to try to go, kicks it out to O'Brien. O'Brien follow-away jumper is going to be short. Good board by McCauley. Here's Sanu. Kicks in the corner. The Schwartz got a big mismatch on him. And another turnover there. Osborne gets it. Osborne going to try to go in a block by McCauley. Here's Sanu the other end.
Timeout.
a 12-point lead now for
I don't
Portsmouth.
think Coach Cowett was happy with the defense getting back on that.
No.
So now it's a 12-point lead.
And this is what we've been saying. You didn't want to get into this type of hole. And Portsmouth, a bit of a sloppy start, though. They've cleaned it up a lot. They've only had one or two turnovers.
They've made, 8 points in transition. So that leads me to believe that Goffstown is not getting back. And also, Goffstown turned the ball over, which led to some of these transition hoops. So they got to clean it up. They proved in the first quarter of this game that they can hang with Portsmouth.
And they're doing it not bad on offense so far. I mean, they've had.
Right.
They've had 9 points scored already this quarter because they need to clean it up on defense. Down in the corner to Santos. Santos with a pump fake and a spin move inside. Going to try to go with double team and a turnover there.
That was not a good look by Santos.
And here's Portsmouth on the other end. And a bump, no contact. And McCauley scores. It's a 14-point lead now.
See, those are tough passes to O'Brien.
O'Brien trying to go to Osborne. Osborne, the floater, off the mark. Gets a board, though. Got a tip. Kicks it out.
They're being patient.
Yep.
They trail by 14.
Malley going to try to go. Kicks it to Dion. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien going to try the three. It's off the mark.
Well, that was a good look. I mean, he had a wide open three with a screen.
And a block by O'Brien. And he gets the rebound, too. They're trying to get it out to Dion.
See, that's what you don't need to do, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, I slammed my hand on the table, but you don't need to make a super difficult pass there. Yeah, Gio needs to settle down a little bit. Now you're going to see Parnell come in, and it could be because Gio's tired. He hasn't come out at all, right?
No, he hasn't. Looks a little bit tired. Portsmouth still taking their time. They're Schwartz. Got blocked by Santos. That could have been a foul. There. And that's going to be a foul on Dion.
And that's okay on that one. I mean, that's his second, though.
Yeah, Parnell's going to check in for Santos.
So you got to be careful with Tyler because he's got 2 fouls. Wide open.
The corner, off the mark. Sanu, it's going to be
a push.
Yep.
On Sanu, right?
Yep, over the back. Only the first foul this quarter for Portsmouth.
Well, both teams have been pretty disciplined, I think. And the refs are, like I said, they're letting them play, but not in a wild way.
No. Parnell going to try to go to Dion in the corner. Does get there. Kicks it out. Parnell going to try to go. He's got the step. And he's going to get fouled.
Good. I love that.
By Mead.
That'll be a shooting foul.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Well, he had a good lane.
He did. Well, one other advantage I think that plays the Goffstown's benefit offensively is that I've noticed that Osborne, Santos, and now Parnell, they've been doing a good job getting the first step on Portsmouth.
They have had decent job dribble penetration-wise, but it's just a matter of then we gotta make some of these shots.
Yeah. Parnell
when you're playing a Portsmouth, Caleb, I mean, I hate to say it, but you're going to have to make a lot of shots, right?
Make tough shots.
Right.
And you got to make them at a consistent rate. Goffstown has a habit of going hot and cold on offense this year, and you can't have that on a night like this. Sanu up top.
And honestly, that spurt happened when we subbed out.
Schwartz going to try to go double team. He still hits it anyway.
He has 10 points for the Clippers, and very just not a whole lot of fanfare, right? He put up 10.
Osborne for 3. It's going to be off the mark. Going to go out to O'Brien. No, O'Brien, the quick jumper. Might have rushed that a little bit. Portsmouth going to try to go. You could rush for one and gets an opportunity. Schwartz with a move.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Derek Schwartz, who has been unconscious this quarter.
He's put up 10 points in this second quarter alone.
It's already now a 17-point lead. Malley going to try to answer on the other end off the mark. That's going to stay with Goffstown.
Yeah, Goffstown's going to have to hit these threes to stay in this game. And like I said, boom, before you know it, it was a 1-point game.
At the end of the first, yep. But obviously, big adjustments have been made by the Clippers.
Well, they also haven't turned the ball over as much either.
Dial with 3, that's good. So down to 14, so Portsmouth's going to hold for one. If you're Goffstown, you don't want a buzzer beater here, but that's going to suck away all your momentum.
You got a foul to give, too, so.
Oh, wait, that's a turnover.
Oh.
Unlucky turnover right there. 4.3 seconds left. Goffstown with a chance for
No, that's it. Wait till you can get over half court.
Reese really isn't coming out to him. Parnell's going to pick it up. They're trying to kick it out to Malley at the buzzer. Andrew Parnell with a dart of a pass. And Malley with a great catch and shoot.
Yeah, so that's a great play by Goffstown to end the first half.
So Portsmouth's going to take a 39-27 lead.
But they scored 5 quick points, right, in that last minute, which has kind of kept them in it. So it was 17-point lead down to 12. That meant something.
It did, definitely. Big momentum. That's a little bit of momentum gain right there. So, folks, we're going to take a break here for halftime, and then we'll be back for one last half here in the regular season here in GHS.
My name is Rebecca Biederman and I'm a PEG Access Technician. GTV is here to support the town in covering the things the town finds most important.
I like working with the residents that come in to do shows. It's cool to meet all the different types of people that want to come in and see the different sorts of shows that they want to make and work with them to make the shows look and feel the way that they want. The coolest thing to me is when somebody comes to me with an idea, they say, I want to do this, and I don't know how. And then I say, okay, let's figure it out together.
We've had podcasts, we've had cooking shows, we've had audiobooks, we've had all different sorts of shows. And anybody can come in and make whatever they want and learn the equipment as much or as little as they want.
Our job is just to make it possible for you to make what you want to make. We figure out how to take this idea and create something tangible from it that can communicate something to the community or bring the community together or express somebody's ideas or anything like that. I like learning, and I get to do that a lot here.
If you would like to learn more, email us at goffstowntv@goffstownnh.gov.
If you're interested in scheduling a ride with the Goffstown Shuttle, but you're not sure where to start, we've got you covered. Here, we will tell you everything you need to know to start scheduling your first ride today. General information regarding the service, including our phone number, hours of operation, and schedules, can be found on mtabus.org. Navigate to the Routes and Schedules tab at the top of the page and select Town of Goffstown from the dropdown. Here, you will find any information you may need. When calling by phone to schedule a ride, simply dial 603-434-3569. Choose your agency, which is Manchester Transit Authority. Our call center representative will ask first-time riders for some simple information, including your name, age, address, phone number, and any specific travel requests. We will also ask for any special mobility needs you may have so that we can accommodate accordingly. Lastly, during this call, you will also schedule your return ride. Reservation hours are 5:25 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Transportation is provided from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. The last pickup window is from 1:15 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. Please keep in mind that the service is closed during certain holidays, which are listed on our website. Rides must be scheduled at least the business day prior to needing the ride, but no more than 1 week ahead. If your preferred time is unavailable, we will make every effort to work with you to create a suitable alternative. If something comes up and you need to cancel your ride, please call during regular business hours or at least 24 hours in advance of your scheduled time. Of course, we understand that cancellations can happen at any time. To cancel a Monday ride, please call by the preceding Friday or leave a message on our voicemail over the weekend. We are happy to help you get where you need to go and are here to assist you with any questions or concerns you may have. Don't hesitate to give us a call today.
So before teaching, I was working as an athletic trainer up at Proctor Academy, and they asked me to teach a couple classes, and I loved it. So I went back to school and fell in love with teaching PE. I think the funniest things is when we have young first graders that are first here and they're still kind of awkward and stuff, and they say some of the funniest and do some of the funniest things. I think I would add a heart rate monitoring kit that all the kids could wear heart rate monitors so they could see the effects of the games and activities we play has on their body. So two things. One that comes to mind is we get to, as a UA teacher, we get the pleasure of having the kids for 4 years. So we get to see that growth over all 4 years. And they come in kind of as these awkward little first graders, and they leave as young adolescents who are kind of choosing their path. And then, like we mentioned, I've been here for a long time. So when you run into students that left quite a while ago and hear about what they're doing and seeing what they are and the impact some of us teachers had on their lives is pretty neat. Probably a couple years ago, the Unified Arts team went as a roller coaster. Our art teacher and our husband made these great cardboard box roller coaster things that we wore, and we had a little routine, how we moved and going up, and that was a lot of fun. Got a lot of laughs from the kids and the families. One that comes to mind would be David Ortiz. I think he just seems like a happy-go-lucky guy, and I think it would be fun just sitting around talking to him, listening to some of his stories, and he just seems to love life, and I love life, so I think it'd just be cool to chat with him. Iced coffee, soccer, apple, morning person, super strength, dodgeball, country, the White Mountains. That's a tough one. Jurassic Park, Monopoly, skiing, cash.
You're watching Grizzly basketball.
And it's not really been a bad performance by Goffstown on either end by any means. Just Portsmouth has just been hacking away at it. Just so much athleticism, so much shooting.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to the masses at home, Scott.
All right, okay. Because there's help for people like you if you are talking to yourself.
I
But
talk to myself enough off camera.
all right.
I don't need the world to see that on camera. So Goffstown going to start the ball here, and I've been saying Goffstown hasn't been doing bad by any means. Just Portsmouth has been playing very overwhelmingly good.
Well, Portsmouth put up 26 points in that second quarter. I mean,
Yeah.
so when you think about that, led by, obviously Derek Schwartz.
There's Malley, follow-away jumper, long two off the mark. Schwartz with the board.
And they're going to need Malley and Dion and others to, make these shots,
Ball's off the mark, rebound to O'Brien. Is going to get over to Santos. But yeah, you're right. Goffstown's just going to have to make a lot of shots. They're going to have to make tough shots.
Right, they're going to have to make shots. And
Dion going to try a three off the mark.
so that's 2 missed threes for Goffstown with no rebound.
Schwartz up top. Goffstown sticking to that 2-3 zone. Lampert defended by Osborne. Gets over to Farola. Kind of taking her time right now. Nice backdoor cut. And ball short. Rebound to O'Brien.
This will be the third possession for the Grizzlies in the second half. Let's see what they can do here.
Trying to get at least one of these to go.
Santos picked up his dribble.
Gets it over to O'Brien, then back to Malley. Oh, that should have been a foul right there.
Yeah, they didn't call that.
Now gonna try to go, gets it over to O'Brien. Goffstown passing the ball around.
They're patient.
Yep. You don't need to force a shot, especially when you need something to go.
But there's no screen action, you know what I'm saying? So, I understand what this offense means. You have to do backdoor cuts, but there's no screen action.
Santos cut, nice pass to Dion.
But then it's too tough, you know what I'm saying? It's too tough of a pass,
Goffstown was looking for a deflection off Portsmouth, but not
It wasn't
there.
a bad pass by Gio, but I'm just saying the ball's coming in really quick. So that's, was that 3 possessions for the Grizzlies, empty-handed on all of them.
Yeah.
2 missed threes, and then that one was a turnover.
Lampert over to Schwartz in the corner, looking for that cut. There it is.
That's a beautiful cut, and that's a bucket by 55.
Lampert, here's Osborne up top, almost loses it. Gets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien's gonna try to go. He's gonna get fouled.
By 55, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, Lampert. So O'Brien's gonna go to the line for the first time tonight. And we've kind of seen in the first half, there's been not a lot of fouls called on either team. There've been some really, really clean defense.
Yeah, I saw 2 or 3 on both sides where it could have been called a foul, but they're letting them play. And it's going both ways. That's all. I think there's nice rhythm to the game.
Yeah. I'm fine with letting them play as long as it's consistent, and it has been.
Oh, it's been
very consistent.
I think so far very good officiating.
1 for 2 at the line for O'Brien. Here's Reese up top, gets over to Lampert in the corner. Here's a 3 by Farola off the mark.
Oh, you got to call that. He literally pushed him. So,
we're going to try to get it down to Dion. O'Brien, not shy to shoot, and he's got it. And O'Brien, he's been having a really hot game.
10-point game. This is a big defensive stop. Very big defensive stop here for the Grizzlies. Got to cut this lead.
Reese, that's a deep three. Wow.
Holy cow.
That was from the volleyball line.
And that one, you got to give them credit because you're going to give somebody a shot that's that deep.
Yeah, you're not going to come out on that.
Oh.
And a turnover right there. Schwartz going to have room service on the other end with a slam. Two-hand flush.
What was once a 10-point game, you give up that three, back up to 15. So, again, those are some key possessions for you if you're the Grizzlies. Nice defense by Portsmouth there.
Off the mark by Dion. Reese in the corner, Lamper at the deep three. That's going to be off the mark.
That's a foul.
Should have been a foul. Nothing called there. Santa's been kind of getting bumped around a little bit so far this quarter. And there's another turnover.
And then we turn it over.
And Schwartz on the other end. And on and one. No, it was not Schwartz, actually. That was Farola.
I think, let's see what happened on that replay. I think O'Brien took one to the face when he went up for that. Let's look right here.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Yeah, looks like it wasn't like an elbow, though.
Yep.
Farola was like, that was like his normal shooting form. And just like that, it's all of a sudden a 17-point lead.
And Farola makes that one to extend it to 18 points. So Goffstown
in the hole.
This is not. Oh,
Santos
Gio.
a three with a little clink on the three-pointer.
That gives him 5 for the evening. Goffstown's got to get stops here.
You gotta have to, yeah. Nice pass down low, and that's gonna be a foul on Naprakowski as McCauley's gonna get whacked.
So McCauley misses the first.
And my apologies to Portsmouth. McCauley is actually one of the 4 sophomores on varsity.
Yeah,
3.
It's amazing. They're going to have just an incredible team the next 2 years if they all stay, right? Isn't that another thing where you have someone like Schwartz, for an example, he could easily transfer to like a prep school.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But Portsmouth is also like a good enough school to want to stay at.
Yeah. It's a nice back cut there by Dion. Nobody saw him.
Almost another turnover.
See, I like the way Dion is moving around a lot.
He is, yeah.
So he keeps on cutting back and forth. He's going to wear down. He's like making Schwartz cover.
Nice pass. It's, Malley almost loses it. Gets it. Naprakowski swatted. He's going to get it back long 2 on the mark. And Gossa fighting for it. Here's another opportunity.
See, Parnell had a shot there.
Malley for 3. He's got it. It's a great play there by Goffstown. They got 2 offensive boards.
A lot of patience. They need a stop, though. You got to play tough defense here.
Reese.
So Goffstown is in a zone.
They are, yeah. Almost a turnover. There it is. Parnell takes it away.
They got numbers.
Gets over to Dion. Dion's going to try to go to Parnell.
See, this is what you can't have, right? Yeah. You got a 3-on-1.
And you give it up.
And you give it up. So that was frustrating if you're the Grizzlies.
I need another stop. Sanu back into it, a terrific second quarter.
See, I want to be able to keep an eye on Schwartz, though.
And almost another steal. Got guys on the ground.
Is that a travel or a jump ball?
That's going to be a jump.
Jump ball, and that'll be Portsmouth.
Lampert hit the deck.
It was questionable whether he traveled or not.
Don't know if he had control of the ball when he did, though. Lob to Schwartz, follow a jumper. Just
He's sweet,
in.
Man. That guy.
We're not going to try to drive. Nice pass to Malley. And that's two really good passes between Parnell to Malley.
I tell you something, Parnell has gotten better and better as the season has gone on.
McCauley, tough shot. You nail that down. Santos.
Goffstown's like trading.
Santos gonna try to go. That's gonna be.
They're trading buckets here, and they can't trade buckets. They got to get a stop.
See Micah Brooks checking for the first time.
Give Dion a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, and Brooks does bring some defense, which
he does. But you need Tyler's offense on the court. So I would think this would be a short one. Obviously, give him a couple of minutes at the end of the third here.
Try to maybe break the hot streak of the Clippers. Here's Santos up top, over to Parnell, back to Santos, and a turnover there. And it's going to be deflected out. That'll stay with Portsmouth. Long pass up top. Sanu is going to get wide open. Nobody near him, and he takes a
my goodness gracious. It's not like he hasn't made what? This is his third one.
Yeah.
Can't leave him that wide open.
Gotta move! Gotta move!
Parnell up top. Nice behind the back move, kicks it out. Brooks going to try to spin inside, gets it out to Napierkowski.
Hands up!
Napierkowski is going to try to go inside, and he's fouled.
Sanu?
Yep.
No, 55.
Lampert. I think it's three
That's
fouls
his third,
on Lampert.
yeah.
Troy, knock him down.
Troy Napierkowski with the foul line, 2 shots.
And knocks down the first. See number 22, Jacob Mead, check in for Lampert. Kowski goes 2 of 2.
Got to get some stops here if you're the Grizzlies.
Goffstown still sticking to that zone.
Interesting too, where they really.
And Sanu again. Catch and shoot 3.
That's his 4th three-pointer. He has 14 points for the Clippers.
Gio gonna try to kick it out Malley for 3, and he's got it. Goffstown, I mean, they're going basket for basket, but like you said, with a 16-point deficit, you can't go basket for basket. Here's a skip pass in the corner. Schwartz is gonna try a 3. See, like you can't just trade with them. 19-point lead. Brooks almost loses it, and he does. And on the other end is number 33, Liam Grady. 21-point lead now. Here's Santos up top, gonna try to go. He's gonna get fouled, and 1. So Santos will go to the line, catch the 3-point play to close out the quarter.
That was a really nice job by Santos. He knew that the time was going to be expiring, and he attacked the defender, drew the foul, and gets a 1-and-1. I'm sorry, an N1 right here.
And he hits
Got to play defense here.
And there's Reese. Here's
No
the guy
fouls.
you wanted if you're Portsmouth. Going to go off the mark, so Portsmouth's going to have a 18-point lead, pretty comfortable lead to close out the third quarter, 65-47. And they've been having no problem scoring at all this quarter.
So Dion will come back in for the Grizzlies, and I'm curious to see who will be on the court, and it's going to be
O'Brien, Dion, Napierkowski, Malley, and I assume probably Gio.
Are any of these guys, like, are they gassed or not? Because, I mean, you should be able to play. I mean,
not Gio, Parnell.
Parnell.
So, yeah, I mean, for Goffstown, Well, I mean, what can you even do at this point?
Right,
Because
right.
Portsmouth has just been making mincemeat of their defense. And
I would agree.
And again, it's not like Goffstown been playing bad defense or anything. Portsmouth's just been hitting the tough shots.
They're putting up just a ton of points, right? So they put up, 26 points in both the second and third quarter. I mean, at that rate, you're going to, obviously they only put up 13 in the first.
But that's a pace of over 100 points.
But that's a pace of 100 points in a high school game. I mean, that's kind of unheard of.
The way they've been shooting, I wouldn't surprise if they hit 100 by the time this is over. Malley gonna try a deep three. Go in. Oh, shooter's roll. That's a bit of a deep three for Malley.
They got to get stops, though.
They do.
They did a nice job, I think, in that first quarter where they were contesting everything, and they made Portsmouth turn the ball over quite
Reese
a bit.
for three, gonna go off the mark, but a board.
It's a long rebound.
Isaiah Reese, he's gonna get a bit of a ISO play right here. And it's gonna be a timeout.
Good job by Parnell on the defensive side of the ball.
And Portsmouth is gonna take a timeout as Coach John Mulvey wasn't liking where that was going. So a quick 30-second timeout.
And that was a good timeout if you're Portsmouth, because they looked like they were a little bit flustered there by Goffstown. Parnell was playing pretty good defense there. So let's see what Goffstown can do. They trail by 15 points. They're going to have to string together
several stops
just to keep this one competitive. And we're going to get a picture. We're famous. We're famous.
We are. We got there was a picture of us that got on ball 603 a few years ago. Let's see if this one gets on now.
Wow, we'll get to give out autographs.
Yeah.
All right, inbounds pass by Portsmouth. And Sanu with the ball. And he's been like really
off the bench. He's been
great. Yeah.
Kicks out in the corner. Here's a three.
In and out.
Oh, it goes
doesn't
in.
Go in and out.
Jacob Mead, and that's just a backbreaker.
Well, they're all hitting threes. I mean, it's just.
I think the Portsmouth Clippers doing their best impression of the 2016 Golden State Warriors. Napierkowski gonna try to go off the mark.
I like that, but he just didn't finish it strong.
And it's gonna be a steal, though. Here's another turnover.
That's a foul.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Schwartz.
Yeah. It's his first.
I'm related to the game, though, but I'm gonna give props to GTV. These mics, these headphones are awesome. I'm picking up everything.
Yeah.
Here's Parnell up top, guarded by Sanu. Gets over to O'Brien. O'Brien gonna try the three. It's gonna be short, long actually. And almost out of bounds, but Sanu keeps it in. They got multiple guys open. Reese with a three.
Wow. Wow.
He had O'Brien with a hand, fingers in his eyes.
That's his third three.
Malley on the other end, that's off the mark. And here they go again.
That's an offensive foul.
Oh, a block.
Oh, my God. That was not a great call. Well, this doesn't matter. It's a 21-point game, but that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get a replay on this one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Let's see if we get a replay here.
Right here.
We'll find out in a second.
Nope.
That was a good call.
That was a great call,
That was a good call.
His feet were not set.
His feet were not planted.
That was a great call. And almost a steal right there. Parnell's going to take it away. And if there's any negative nitpick you could put on Portsmouth, they've had a lot of turnovers tonight.
Yeah, and they're going to have to tighten that up if they're going to win a title this year.
But tonight it's really not been a problem with big of a lead as it has been. Schwartz.
Oh my goodness, he traveled.
Yeah.
He traveled.
Yeah, he picked up the pivot foot. Santos are going to check in.
Hey, flat!
You know what? Let's give kudos to GTV on that replay on that.
Yeah.
On that blocking foul charge, because it clearly showed that it was the right call.
Yeah. They were quick. Santos going to try to go real quick. Follow-away jumper off the mark. Schwartz with the board.
Stop the ball! Stop the ball!
Schwartz coast to coast. It's going to be off the mark. It's going to go to Goffstown. 5:24 left, 19-point
Again,
lead.
if you mentioned this before, if you're Portsmouth, like, you've had some flashes of brilliance, but you've had some sloppy play as well.
Parnell on the other end, they get blocked.
Uh-oh.
By
Here's
Grady.
numbers.
Brees, he's just going to take it.
Oh, my goodness. That's his fourth one.
Santos going to try to go the other end. He goes off glass. Gio Santos turned on the Jets right there. And a quick timeout by Portsmouth. 20-point lead. I mean,
I can't keep up. This is like a frenetic pace.
It has been. I mean, well, let's look at the positives for Goffstown. Obviously, 54 points so far, so offense has not been the problem.
Well, you're playing against an offensive juggernaut in Portsmouth here. I mean,
It's just one of those games, though, you're going to have to look at the positives.
Yeah, I'm looking at just the score sheet here, right?
Let's count the threes.
Isaiah Reese, right?
Yes.
He has put 4 threes on the board. You have Damian Sanu, who's put 4 threes on the board. Meads hit a 3. And
9.
Farolas hit a 3.
10 threes.
Yeah. So, and there's another one here. And Lampert.
11 threes.
Right. This is, and for a high school team, that's really darn impressive. It's kind of like when you think about the Celtics are like that a lot, right? They put up a lot of threes, but this team has made them.
They have, yeah. I mean, you know the phrase, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. They've been living by the 3.
Oh, no doubt. But then you got the steadiness of a Derek Schwartz.
Yep.
So Schwartz has hit, there's one more 3. Schwartz hit a 3.
So 12.
12, right. And for all I know, they're going so fast, I might have missed one.
Yeah.
So, but that's just incredible for the Clippers.
So here's it's like a 1-2-2 press by Goffstown. They got to do something to break this. And almost a lot past there. Sanu's going to catch it. 3 off the mark. Schwartz and over the back. And Down's going to get a board. You got numbers to Goffstown. You got to go. Nice pass. Down, jumper, got it. You got to get up. See if this press can do. The long pass.
5 is open. Wide open.
Off the mark. Portsmouth keeps it alive. Here's Sanu with another opportunity. Off the mark. Another board. Brady's been getting all the offensive rebounds. If you're Portsmouth, you might want to slow it up a little bit.
Yeah, Reese is saying, hey, I'll just hit a deep 3. Sanu.
Off the mark. Another board. That's 4 offensive rebounds here and a foul. And that ain't going to do any good for Goffstown if they're giving up that many offensive rebounds.
And they do so. Schwartz does his job so effortlessly.
He does.
So there's a strong possibility that in about 2 to 3 years, we'll be seeing this guy play like D1 basketball, I think.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Right? I mean, right now, what is he, 6'5"? 6'4".
6'4" as a sophomore.
If he keeps growing.
He could be like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, and he's smooth as silk. And what I like about his game is that he really gets up there.
Santos tried to thread it, but he got deflected out of bounds. Santos trying to get it in, gets it to O'Brien. Back out to Parnell.
Nope, short.
Schwartz guarded by Parnell. Turn on the Jets, coast to coast. Follow-away jumper off the break. Oh,
my goodness!
Wow! Finn McCauley with and they're going to call it tech?
What?
Tech on.
Why? Oh, he had to for safety reasons.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I don't know. Wow, that was a highlight play. We got that on video.
That was beautiful.
Teleports, we got that on video.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Wow.
He had
So we got to see
a replay here. This was great.
I mean, so I don't know what you're calling a tech for. Oh, he hung.
Oh, he hung.
Yep.
He hung on it. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. So I think he's probably pleading, saying, I just need to wait for it to be a safe landing.
Yeah.
Malley goes.
Malley misses the
first.
That was beautiful.
Wow. That's gonna. Misses the ball.
That's unusual for him. But you know what? you know, we've called a lot of games together, and we're getting a lot of subs in, but for Goffstown. That being said, this Portsmouth team is really a beautiful team to watch. I mean,
they are, yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun calling this game. I mean,
yeah.
and obviously Goffstown's on the short end of this one, but
it's just one of those things where you kind of have to just shake your head in disbelief.
I'm serious. I think at least for a couple of these players, I think they could be playing at the next level, no doubt. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, Finn McCauley, who just had that fantastic slam.
Yeah, sophomore. Sophomore.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Derek Schwartz, sophomore. Zaire Reese, he's a senior, not a junior.
Okay. That was an error.
Yeah, so he's a senior.
But Sanu,
sophomore. Yeah.
Right. So, like, these guys are really talented players. I mean, if this team is the best team in the state now, I could argue that they could be the best team in the state for the next 2 more years beyond this one. So.
And it's rare. I mean, they got 7 seniors on here, and it's rare to stay as good as you are when you lose that many seniors.
No, and they only have he's not even a junior, so they only have one junior on the team.
So bench players minus Osborne are all back in for Goffstown.
Hazelbaker
almost loses it.
Jump ball.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Been told by the ref to calm it down a little bit.
How does that? We got a jump ball on one.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. 22-point lead with under 3.5 to play. And most Portsmouth has Sanu in, but mostly.
So Portsmouth is very clearly going to lock up the #1 seed for the playoffs. They'll get a first-round bye. Goffstown, they're going to be maybe around the 9 or 10 seed. It all depends on how the rest of the teams play tonight. It's good. I got to try to go. Kicks in the corner. Osborne trying a 3.
Yes,
got it.
Nails it.
Cole Osborne knocks that down.
Cole had a very strong game. I'm honestly,
on both sides,
I was surprised he didn't play as much as he did.
And a block by Hazelbaker.
Only because he played great defense.
He did, yeah. Godek, gonna try a 3 off the mark.
Why is the guy who's like a center hitting a 3?
Tried to go for glory.
I guess.
And that's gonna be an air ball.
That's the era that we're in right now. Everybody likes to shoot the 3, but when you're Brady and Hazelbaker can jump out, and touch the ceiling of this gym. He really has incredible leaping ability. I want him to play down low because I want him to get rebounds. But he likes to play around the perimeter too much.
Osborne almost loses it.
Ooh, that could have been an injury right there.
And it's going to stay with Goffstown. Great hustle there by Evan Erickson. Patterson going to go for the inbound. Gets it out to Hazelbaker.
There you go. That's Hazelbaker's game right there. But I wanted him to go to the hoop.
Patterson kicks it out. Godek going to try to drive inside. There you go. That's more like it.
But he's just too strong.
Yeah.
He has good moves there, but it was just a matter of getting the ball.
Too strong, yeah.
Right. He's a senior.
He is. 3 off the mark on the other end. Delahanty back up to Osborne. Osborne going to try another 3. It's off the mark.
Ooh.
Could have been a push on Brady.
Did Brady play football?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That's a you question.
Man,
That's going to be a carry.
I don't think he did, but man, I would have loved to have seen him play.
Yeah. So carry call on Portsmouth. You don't see that call very often.
What was it?
It was a carry? Yeah, it was a carry.
Oh, you never see that call.
No. Go to inside. There
and he gets in the scoring column.
Yep.
Oh, you got to play defense.
No one there. The rebound. Delahanty goes down.
Go all the way. Go all the way. Oh.
Hazelbaker gets bumped.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
That one looked a little dangerous.
Delahanty got shaken up a little bit too in the other end.
But you can't wear purple sneakers like this either. I mean, this purple and pink and like, I don't know. Like,
hey, for Brady, you could say
for Brady, it's right. It would be like
breast cancer awareness.
Exactly. I'm going to give that one. But you got
well,
Hazel.
Look at Sammy. He's got mismatched shoes.
I know, but you got like Hazelbecker. He's wearing like Barney shoes, right?
Godet, a little too strong there. 1 minute left. Here's an opportunity. That's a long two. I think it's the first time Portsmouth hasn't scored in like a while all night. And a good strip there. Nosbar takes it away. Hazelbecker gets it. Could have gone for a dunk, but decided not to.
This is El Garbaggio time.
30 seconds left, and 78-63. That's going to be a foul. 24 left. Got a chance for one more time. Oh, and a little bit of step. Cody Bello.
Owen gave him the look like, don't screw with me.
Yeah. Osborne follow-away jumper off the mark. Owen going to get it back. A couple more opportunities. Here's Patterson going to try to drive inside. Misses it. And a block. It's going to be a shooting foul. So Patterson will get a chance to get on the score sheet.
So if he does get a bucket here, which he does, all players have scored except for Micah Brooks
and Delahanty. Off the mark. And a technical foul on Bello. Him and Hazelbecker are not done talking to each other.
And Hazelbecker almost looks like he drew the technical.
Yeah. He kind of baited him.
What did he do?
I couldn't see it though. I think he just kept chirping at him. Or he might have been looking at him too. Might want to separate those two during the post-game high fives. Goffstown's 0 for 3 on the technical free throws.
Yeah, right, because what's his name missed 2.
Malley missed 2 of them.
Yeah. Goffstown is not a good free throw shooting team. I mean, this is...
He could have made that. I mean, if he hit those and Malley hit those, you could have made that a 10-point game right there.
I would agree. It would not have demonstrated what the true score was, but
made it more
he's got to hit one.
Yeah. And Hazelbecker hits one right at the buzzer, and that's going to end the ball game. So Portsmouth's going to win 78-66. Goffstown with a very admirable effort, no doubt, but it was just a fantastic shooting display by Portsmouth. So like we said, both teams are in the playoffs. Portsmouth's going to lock up the #1 seed, and Goffstown's they're going to wait to find out who they play. But obviously a great job tonight by Portsmouth, no doubt.
And really a team that looks like they're built to win a championship.
Absolutely.
Here. I mean, both offensively, no doubt.
And the road to the playoffs goes through Portsmouth.
Maybe defensively as well. So
road to the championship to UNH goes through Portsmouth.
I would agree. All right. So with that, we're probably not doing any away games on the road, right? I mean, are we?
I don't think so, yeah.
Right? It's not in your contract. I didn't get a contract this year, so everything is per diem.
Well, we'll think about it. But either way, this is definitely our last live broadcast.
That was a joke, obviously.
I know.
All right.
Obviously, our last live broadcast here of the season in GHS. So it's been a very, very fun season.
Yep. Want to thank everybody in the studio, the GTV studio, and the camera work also done in the gymnasium. We can't do this. I mean, we're all volunteers. You volunteer, I volunteer.
Yeah.
And obviously, we've got people who work the cameras who volunteer. So,
but the #1 person to thank for everything is you watching right now, whether you are on TV at home or you're watching on the GTV app or on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Thank you, because we do this for you to be able to enjoy this broadcast, and we 100% appreciate you watching us do this year after year.
All right. So we're signing off for this season.
Yep, Caleb Brown, Goffstown TV, signing off here with Scott Gross. And Portsmouth's going to get the last laugh tonight. And you will not see me back until volleyball season in the spring. But been a very, very fun year. And you'll probably not see Scott again until probably, what, football season?
Football. Well, maybe softball.
Maybe softball.
Season,
so have a good night, ladies
and
gentlemen.
Take
And
care,
we will
everybody.
see you next time.
Bye-bye.